Hello and welcome to this Pictory editing app video. Here I'm going to show you how to kind of walk around the storyboard so that you can quickly edit your videos, get them up and running, and then repeat the process. If you would like to follow along, I will leave a link down below. Pictory does come with a free trial, and of course, if you want to upgrade, I will have a coupon code to save you some money should you want to do that. Let's begin. So first and foremost, the storyboard is where it's going to be selected right here. This is mostly going to be for where you can check out all the scenes that are going to be here. As always, I used an AI to create a nice golf little article here. And if we go through, we're going to see something going on like this obviously is going to need to be changed, which we'll do later. But first and foremost, we're going to be looking at pretty much some of the text here. So if you want to change your text, that's funny, opinion review and so on and so forth, talking about golf. So keep in mind, this will be removed when you upgrade. Like I am upgraded, but when you go to actually publish and save, it will be removed. If you're using the free version, it will be there when you save it. So let's first start, like if you want to change some of the text here, all you need to do is click on this specific section here. So in this video, I want to explore the reasons why golf should be considered a hobby. So in this video, I will explore, I'm just showing you quickly. So let's delete. I will explore the reasons. Okay, if we give that a sec, it's going to change. What we can also do is click on this right here, and if we double click, we can also change it there. So I'm just going to delete that, put it back there. That's another way that you can obviously change around the text. So if I click back over here, you're going to notice we have some sections that we can change around. Here we have the font if you want to change it. Oops, clicked off of it. We have the text size, of course. If we want to bold it, which I believe it already is, this is going to be AG, so it can be caps, lowercase, caps locks, then lowercase, and then, it just depends on how you want it to see. This is going to be if you want it to be left, centered, or to the right. This is going to be text shadow. Okay, we have text width, and this one's pretty cool in my opinion. I like this. If you want just everything to be in the same spot for all of your text, you can just simply pick a spot for it. So you don't have to worry about dragging it around. For an example, if you go right here, you'll notice that you can move it around, and when it gets to the center, there'll be a red line there. But in case you don't want to do that all the time, that's where, let's click here again. This is going to be very helpful, where we can just click on this, and it's going to go to the same spot for every single slide, which is always good. Okay, we have entries, so if we want to slide in left, these are just going to be the animations and the reveals. So like once it leaves as well, you can do fade out. A lot of these is really going to be up to you. For me, I don't spend a whole lot of time on this, more so just like the actual images, or not the images, the backgrounds for the video. So let's go through those, and I'll go through some of them, not all of them. So this one looks good, it's related. This one obviously needs to change. So sometimes what is going to happen here, you'll notice these bolded words. This is going to be pretty much the keywords that Pictory is searching for. So if anything ever comes up and it's not what you're looking for, like this probably sees a lifestyle. A lot of people say like eating right is a lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a change of your life. So that could be the reason why that's brought up. Nevertheless, very easy to change. Let's click on visuals and let's search for, let's do golf in general. The majority of these are going to be about golf. This one, like golfing with your buddies. All you have to do is click on it. And just like that, it's going to change over and you're good to go. Let's go to the next one. Of course, if we wanted to change this, remember we do have this aspect right here where it is going to be there. We can also center it a little bit better. So we can do that. Looks better. And this one definitely needs to be changed. So this is about opinions varying. So let's just do like hobby. It might not be golf. Okay, golf probably won't be there because a lot of people do categorize it as a sport. Oh, there we go. There's a golf one, so that could work. It's definitely a sport and it can be considered a hobby as well. So that's kind of like the point of the video. Is it considered a hobby? Yes, here are 3 reasons why. Once again, we're looking for golf here. Since golf is broad, we can pretty much do just about any type of, what's this, entering the hole? Sure. Any type of background video there. So the validation, or if you're someone who's considered taking up the sport, read on. Once again, I guess golf will do. We have golf here already. So normally what you'd want to do is be a little bit more specific. The good thing about this in the beginning, and it has been very broad. So if I was doing another golf video where it talked about the golf swing, you're probably going to use something like this where someone's swinging. Or if you're talking about putting, you're going to want to do this. Or maybe getting out of the sand trap, you're going to want a completely different image. You see what I mean? So like this one's another one of someone swinging. This one's going to be driving a golf cart. So if you mention something like a golf cart, probably going to want to use that. Okay, that's up to you though. Really, with these specifics, you can be picky, you can be super picky. Like what's this one? Different challenges and physical exertion. So let's say like golf walk. There we go. Looks good. Okay. What keywords did it pick? So activity, joy, relaxation. That could literally be anything. So this is something I bring up a lot because I know you're probably going to run into this, and I will give you the tip ahead of time. But what you want to do is when you do your script, something like this is so broad. Let's say you didn't know this article was about golf. What it says here is, instead, it's a fun activity that can bring joy, relaxation, and companionship. That could be about so many things. That could be exactly about what we see in this background here. So this isn't Pictory to blame. The more specific you are, the better it's going to be. Let's do like golf fun. Okay, like is anyone with a smile on their face? Can't see the face. Okay, and you can hover over it and it's going to preview a little. Like this person looks like that's perfect. Like it's fun, it brings joy, relaxation. That person has a smile. We talked about that one before. Okay, with tremendous benefits. Let's just search for benefits so we can change it up a little bit more. Benefits, healthcare, benefits. How about this one? Let's see. I'm just letting it load a little bit more. I mean, that's fine. It's going to change it up a little bit, but it is directly related to tremendous benefits. So here we have so a leisure activity or life lessons, passion that can teach you important lessons. Here I'm just going to go a little bit more broad again with golf, and then I'm going to scroll down further so we can get some different ones. Like this is good. People talking, developing a lifelong passion, important lessons. Like that person's definitely teaching them a lesson. And I mean, you could at least spin it that way, right? So that one looks good. Golf can be a great choice. That's funny. Choice is clearly like the door, opening, like which door are you going to pick? Once again, I'll stick with golf here. I'll go down. So there's the sand trap. We talked about that previously. So if you're doing a video that's more about getting out of the kitty litter, as I like to call it, you could do that. This one looks good. And there you go. So that's going to be like some of the ways that you can go about changing the visuals. Looking at the elements very quickly. Okay, so here's going to be some that you can use. Let's just say like shocked. There we go. So I think in the beginning is click on it and we can make it a little bit smaller. Just an example. That's funny. Put it right here as if he's about to get teed off, right? And then, something like this. It's a little tough to categorize. It's going to make your head explode a little. Okay, so those are some of the elements. There are going to be some GIFs here and some stickers in case you want to be like super funny and use some of these. And these are going to be the stickers. Okay, I think you get the idea. Audio, I do have to give you the disclaimer. I can hear audio on my computer, but something isn't working. Gotta love technology, right? And it's not allowing you to hear it, so I'm not going to even bother playing these. But in case you want to use any of these, you can preview them, you can apply them. That's pretty much the basics of it. You can change it by mood, the purpose, the genre, the duration. There's the voiceover aspect. They do have a few of them, not like a million, but a good amount, right? Like if you want to use male or female, English, UK, Australian, and so on and so forth. Then My Uploads is where you can use, say, your own voiceovers. Maybe you cloned your voice, maybe you used it from a different software. That's also the great power of Pictory, is that they can quote unquote integrate with other softwares, like not officially, but as long as you use another software to create your voiceover, this is where you're going to drag and drop it or simply upload it where you can utilize it, which is cool, right? Text overall, so if we want to add headings, add subheadings, add body text, we can click on adding a heading, and this is where our text is going to go. Hello. Okay, let's click off there. I mean, that's pretty much going to be the process. So like if you had this here and maybe you want to add a little bit more, maybe body text, same thing. Your text goes here, looks good. That's how you can actually do that in the process. So if I click here, we can delete. If I click there, we can delete as well. Okay, then we have styles. Now, overall, I probably wouldn't change this too much. This is going to be when we picked our template. And remember, I picked the green one because it relates to golf. This is going to be for your intro in case you want to use it. And once again, this is also going to be for your outro. Naturally, these are going to be hidden, and personally, I like that. I don't know if you've seen many of my videos, but I love getting straight to the point. I don't care too much for really long intros. In fact, I think it's the worst thing ever when you go to watch a video and it takes 5 minutes or even longer to get to exactly what you're looking for. So me personally, I wouldn't use those, but if you need to, that's where they're going to be. You can obviously uncheck this right here, and this is where you can add some of your stuff here, especially like your logo, your intro logo, that is, your intro visual, whatever it's going to be. And of course, you can always just do this to disable it. Same thing with the outro as well. It's going to be the same. Okay, so overall, I'd say that's a very quick overview when it comes to the Pictory editing app. I want to give you some of the basics and the fundamentals because once you understand those, it's going to be much easier moving forward to create videos. In summarization, I'm going to give you 3 biggest tips here. So in the beginning, when you are uploading your script, make sure you try to be as less broad as possible, or at least if by every sentence you have some type of keyword in there where Pictory is going to know what you're talking about. So if we have, you'll notice these that they're bolded here, some of the big keywords. Golf and sports, we pretty much know that's about golf. So we have hobby, sport, or lifestyle. That could be kind of anything, right? I think we had to change that one. This is one where there was a lot of, I think, changes too. So we have opinions, subject, and hobby. This one does have golf in it, so that's good. This one is kind of random. We had to change that one with validation, someone, and sport. Sport's not bad, but once again, very like generic. Leisure activity brings joy to golf. Remember, there was another one where people were like drinking or eating at a restaurant, and it talked about being exciting and so on and so forth. So as long as you have some good, I thought that person was just hitting the ground there. As long as you have some good keywords, I think you're going to be good to go. And those are going to be like the main fundamentals of creating your videos so you can get up and running much quicker. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And don't forget that Pictory does come with a free trial, so you can always test them out yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.